What's up? It's Friday. It's finally here. We're going to get into what's going on with the markets, go over what my positions look like, if there's any buy side stuff going on. So let's get into it. Let me share my screen. Alrighty. Let's see what's going on over here. So it looks like we got a bunch of drama going on with the Iran Strait-of-Hormuz deal. Futures are edging up. It looks like Iran and US allegedly have some stuff going on, allegedly. And let's see. So far, so good on the Euro USD. Got a little paper trade going here. So we'll see if that continues. Pretty much what I got stopped out, but it is what it is. Oil is the cleanest expression of the story of the Strait-of-Hormuz. So let's see what's going on with that. Crude oil. Down a bit. So let's go through the positions that we have currently and see what everything's up to, what that looks like for the day, and go from there. Let's see here. So let's go through this. I bought CVX yesterday, playing off of this little rebound here. It looks like it goes up, rebounds up. So I'm playing into that rebound. Currently down a touch, but I still feel pretty good about it. I think I'm going to keep the stop in place. So cool. And we got to stop at 179. Yeah. So we'll see what happens today. Pre-market's down a little bit, but it doesn't look like a lot of selling yesterday. Low volume, so I'm cool with that. Let's see here. This is probably not doing too great. So high volume for sure, testing that low that previously was pushed through on May 26. My stop is crazy wide. It probably should be moved up to 414. Probably have to think on that a bit. Try not to get stopped out too much. Some of my trades have been stopped out a lot, and I'm not a fan of that. So let's see. It got filled right above that consolidation range, and then price got slammed down. So we'll see what happens today. Pre-market's down a touch. And I still think it's a pretty solid position. I think they're going to probably try to grab some liquidity down here. We'll see what happens. I think thesis remains. Okay. Let's see what else we got. So I pretty much went all in on train for some reason. Definitely over leveraged on that. So UMP is the same story here. High volume down. Let's see here. Consider moving stop to the previous spot there. I would think with oil bouncing, that would help trains. We'll see what happens. All right, monster. Let's CSX. Monsters on a low volume pullback, touching that February resistance. Down pre-market, touching the February resistance. Looking for support. I think the stop loss is great. Cool. And then what we got here? So this is definitely one of my better trades. This was essentially a high and tight. Waited for the price to go back up past that. Bar slam past it. This is definitely a sign of strength. Up in pre-market. This is a fantastic trade. Continuing sign of strength. And no pullback yet. Volume uptrend. And pre-market up. Well, pre-market was up. Thesis and stop loss remains. Very good. I'm up 5.7 unrealized. Pretty great. 254. So I'm almost at the break even on this guy. And I have an alert for that. I should. Yeah, I have an alert on break even. So when it hits break even, I'll get an alert in the app. I'll go through and move my stop, and we should be pretty good on that. So that's cool. All right, what we got here? Consolidator on Plaid, I think. Prologis. Got it. All right, consolidation breakout. Ran out of steam. Kind of normal volume. Up and down bar. Definitely trying to figure out where price is going. Stop loss is kind of in the middle at the bottom of that huge breakout bar on May 20th. So it basically looked for some stops in this zone, which makes sense. It did not go all the way down to here. Pre-market pretty flat. So looks pretty good. We'll see what happens. Might even put another buy order up here, which would be kind of cool. Let's see. What is this? Yesterday looked What is this? I think that's pretty solid. Stop loss remains. Cool. All right, Cisco consolidator. Cisco definitely passed the earnings breakout. We're way below, or we're way above that new area. When earnings hit, previous chart logic doesn't matter anymore. We're printing new logic. Where did I get filled at? This guy. So, okay, cool. So we got filled right at that consolidation line. It went up, it went downward. So we're just looking for support. Cool. We already have another position in Cisco. And we're up 34%. But that was for another strategy. But 4.8R is nothing to sneeze at. Okay. What else we got? I think it's CMBT. Okay. This one definitely heading all the way back to my fill price. That's crazy. So stop loss remains. That's an interesting one. Was rising on lower volume and then price lowered on flat volume. Pretty interesting. This one, it's not that sexy. Yeah, this one's a little sus. We gotta see what happens with this guy. Not too thrilled with that. Okay, cool. So the I had previous strategies where I had VSA run everything. So we had VSA this morning run through and put the position information in. So let's add that. So this is a hold. And light. This one sucks. I think this was I think this might have been consolidator. Yeah, this is actually a consolidator, I believe. So this is not part of the strategies that I've been running. So let's see this guy. I consistently lose on light. Well, I'm not taking it back. I've made some money on light, but definitely looking for support. Stop loss is wide because this stock is pretty crazy. So stop loss remains wide. My computer's melting. Let's see here. Okay. It's down, but on normal volume. Okay. And yeah, this has wide moves. It moves up and down crazy. So yeah. Okay, what else we got? So stem is a position I added to. And I'm up 9.2 on stem on that position. And then I know it's hard to believe, but I'm up 101% on the first position. I don't know what's going on with this thing. But it literally will not stop. So our fill price was 34 and we're at 69. Nice. So I moved the stop up here to try to lock some profit in. This is pretty nuts, and I might actually put a buy order in above here. Low volume with a hammer. I forget what that means, but it was mostly buy volume. So yeah, I might actually put a order in on that. Okay. What else we got? Cisco was May 29th. Cool. This guy. Okay, PANW. There you go. And then GLW. Yeah, this is another freestyle one. Yeah, this sucks. So what is that? Lower volume pullback. Looking for support from that previous range that burst through. Yep. Cool. So I think this is it. So the only positions I have that are actually automated are STEM, Cisco. What is that thing? PANW. Everything else is pretty good. Okay. We got a new release out this morning. Just really tuning up some performance stuff. We'll see what's going on in the Borg. 49R multiple. It is not from me. It's from Papers crushing it. And then David's crushing it. And I am not so much. So this is cool. Okay, good deal. So let's look at some stuff from yesterday. I had a meta trade that was on the 15 that never filled, so that should die. And then let's go back. Let's look through some of these positions here. That's my guy. Not good. I got stopped out on Starbucks. That was a bummer. Coin, looking for support. That's funny. I had a Caterpillar order. This looks like it's right at that stop that I would have had. That's interesting. New core is rocking that. Walmart. I have a buy order at Walmart. Costco. Game. That's crazy. And what is this? It's weird. I have a Coca-Cola order sitting here. Be interesting to see what happens with CSX. NVIDIA, I got a buy order on NVIDIA. That's crazy, Norfolk. So the entire train sector is just plummeting right now. ServiceNow. I'm going to watch that this morning. I'm going to watch ServiceNow this morning and see if I can get an entry on the 15, and probably the same with definitely this. Owns and KTOS is all over Twitter right now. And let's see here, what's going on with this? Let's just go through my watch list real quick. RTX cannot catch a break. I got a Visa order way up there. I think it's on the weekly time frame. That's interesting. Apple's crushing it. Microsoft bouncing on some news, but it's hitting right at the resistance. That would be a good short. Coincidentally, the news came out right when they were about to hit the top of the range. I'm shocked. Home Depot. Interesting. Walmart. Costco. Google's just sitting there. I'm glad my MetaTrade did not fill yesterday. Man, Exxon at the bottom of the range too. I really think the oil trade's going to work out for me. This guy, we'll see. It's happened 1-2 times, so educated guess, I guess. Let's see. Just looking for some setups. Chubb. Looks pretty cool. Okay. Looks like finance, the entire thing is down. Testing for support. Berkshire. Okay, we're at the top. Crazy. Okay. So finance is just at the bottom, sitting there. In the trading range. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's what we're going on. That's what's going on with the with my positions. I don't really have much. I'm gonna watch service now and owns probably and see what happens after the 15-minute handle. Yep, I know Trump and all that's going on. So we probably have some retail piling in. I know I made a ton of money on Intel after Trump did his thing. Ugh. Jeez. That's gross. They're actually making some money. Yeah, everybody's going to pile into this morning. Probably everybody that got bought into here. And price target would basically be that top of the range. For sure. We'll see what happens. Okay, so I'm watching knowns and now. And we'll see what happens. Got some positions going. Claude position isn't really doing that great. And yeah, really just sitting on some crazy items, but that was just the strategy. Let's see what came up with on the runs this morning. Leadership. AMD. Definitely running out of steam there. That's cool. What earnings was yesterday? Oh, this is nice. Best Buy. I like that. Okay, I like that. Borg. Interesting. Marketing. Double the volume, but it got sold into it. That's not cool. Alright. Absorption spring. My favorite. Yeah, no thanks. Power trend. That looks horrible. BSA check. Okay, those are all the signals from this morning. A lot to go through. Cool. That's about what I got going on this morning. If you got any questions, let me know. we're just going through and seeing what I'm going to be watching Best Buy definitely now and this guy. And we'll see what happens.